Whether it's a lager or an ale, whether it's a stout, light, dark, or pale. If you can brew it, Chad can review it. It's time for Chad's Beer Reviews. He's not quite an amateur, not quite a connoisseur, but regardless of the brewer, he's got taste in beer for sure.
You can tell just by his gut, this guy is a bona fide beer nut.
So whether it's a porter or an IPA, whether it's from Europe or the USA, if you can brew it, Chad can review it. It's time for Chad's Beer Reviews.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. It occurred to me that I haven't done a trash beer review in a long time. So, I was at the supermarket today and I saw this big can of Foster's lager in the beer aisle, and it was like $1.88 or something, so I decided to pick it up. You know, I haven't done a trash beer review in a long time, and, you know, Foster's is one of the least worst, I should say, if I remember correctly. This is something I used to drink, not on a regular basis, but would be like a go-to beer would go to over Bud, Miller, and Coors, you know, like way back in the day. So, anyway, this is a huge can. It's actually 25.4 ounces, which is exactly 750 milliliters. It says lager beer, and this is interesting. It says brewed and packaged under the supervision of Foster's Australia by Oil Can Breweries, Albany, Georgia, and Fort Worth, Texas, and it's union made. You probably can't read that, sorry. Don't know the ABV on it. I think it's like 5.5. Surprised it doesn't say on here, so. Yeah, trash beer review. I'm not trying too hard on this review today. But for the first time ever, because this is such a big can, I'm going to use the boot. Well, I'd say I got more than 250 milliliters worth of head. Hey, look, you can see me through the boot there. You know, it's a pale gold color. Looks darker on camera than in real life, you know. Lots and lots of bubbles. Got an aggressive pour on there. I mean, look at that head. It's over 4 fingers. It's typical lager. Bright white. It is like the super tightly compacted bubbles, like where it looks like a sponge. So this thing might actually stick around for a while. It might not just fizzle away. Smell? It's in the ballpark of your Bud, Miller's, Coors. Not 𝓑𝓻𝓮𝓲𝓷, that's skunky, but just in that general ballpark. So I mean, it's not terrible smell. It's nothing about it that's turning me on. Like, oh my god, I gotta drink this. So let's see how it tastes. Cheers. No. It was pretty neutral tasting at first, but on the back end and the finish and the aftertaste, very, very sour. Well, I mean, not super sour, not Heineken sour, but, you know, sour. It's crisp. It's fairly clean. It's not totally clean, but because I am getting the sour lager flavor on the back end, like I said, front and middle, not so bad. Pretty watery, pretty neutral tasting. I would not call this refreshing, though. I mean, I'm drinking this, you know, right out of the fridge, and it's, you know, still nice and bubbly. This isn't quenching my thirst or anything. It just keeps getting a little more sour. It's kind of tasting like... It tastes like a wet grain. Like, that's pretty much all it tastes like. You know, like wet... Especially like wet straw or wet hay, you know, corn, like some kind of corn mash with water. No alcohol presence in the nose or the taste. Yeah, it's, you know, I can drink this. That's kind of how my stomach feels after drinking this thing. Yeah, make sure you drink it cold, because now that it's even just warming up a little, it's just every swig is getting a little more sour than the one before it. So, no lacing either. Well, a little bit. Yeah, Yeah, so Foster's, Australian for beer. Remember those commercials? It's a 3 out of 10, bordering on 2. I used to think this beer was good, so that tells you how far I've come since then. So, thanks for watching this episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.